Well, there have been a lot of things that we've accomplished within these last 2 years. As your point is an excellent example of how the Housing Authority of Beaumont is starting to forge these public-private partnerships. Many private investors want to build affordable housing in the area, but because they are not a nonprofit corporation, they will seek out a local housing authority. We were fortunate to have a group out of San Antonio that has a great reputation of building quality properties come to us and say, we'd like to build. The challenge is always finding areas that are not racially or economically depressed. The site that was selected is near Chin Lane and 69, near the Lumberton city limits, because that area is underserved. We built a 140-unit multifamily property there in partnership with this group out of San Antonio, NRP Incorporated, and it's just a fabulous property. It was not even completely built before they had a waiting list of interested applicants. So that's one great thing. ROS program is one of those resident opportunities supportive services programs that really offers opportunities for our families to not only get housed in our programs, but if they come needing to complete their GED, or they want to go and learn a trade or a skill, or they just need some interpersonal training, the ROS program allows them to do that. They can receive personal counseling, they can receive educational assistance, they can get tuition reimbursement or assistance to go to college. Some folks will get into the program to get back on their feet, to get off of AFDC or welfare, and to move on. And the whole idea is our programs and our services are designed to bring folks in that are in some need of housing, help get them back on their feet, and eventually help them transition off the program. It is not intended to be permanent housing. Of course, we have elderly, disabled, handicapped families that come and it is their permanent housing. But a lot of able-bodied clients come, they just need a little help to get back on their feet, and they're gone. And that's great because we are able then to serve more families. The Beaumont Housing Authority has been actively trying to get Hurricane Ike funding to demolish and rebuild Concord homes. That has been our strongest effort during the last 2 years. The plan that we submitted originally called to demolish 100 units and rebuild 100 units, all public housing. Come to find out that HUD Washington did not approve of that, so we modified the plan to go with 49 public housing, 51 market rate units. There is still opposition against that. An outside group of housing advocates feel that we should not be building in that impacted area. But interestingly enough, the community, the residents, the ministers, city officials, everyone supports that because we've invested almost $60 million in revitalizing that neighborhood. And Concord Homes is just another piece. So that's the challenge. How do we convince the housing advocates that this is a good thing? It uplifts the entire neighborhood. So that's one of the challenges we're working on. We are also looking at funding from HUD Washington that is being cut. Our Section 8 voucher program receives almost full funding for the payments that go to the landlords, but the payment we receive to administer the program is only 73% of our needed budget. So the challenge is, how do you run a program with 100% staff receiving only 73% funding?